All right, good morning from Milan. This is day number 4, vlog number 5. We are in the wonderful city of Milan, the capital, the fashion capital of Italy. As you probably saw from some of the videos from the last vlog, it kind of looked a little bit like New York, a little bit like Washington, D.C. Cool relation. New York is like the fashion capital of the U.S. and Italy, or Milan is the fashion capital of Italy. So you can definitely kind of see a quick correlation there. So this program is for engineers. So we did visit a factory yesterday. We're not visiting a factory today. We are visiting a fashion school. Yep, that's correct. We are visiting one of Italy's famous fashion schools today. That's definitely going to be an interesting experience. Some of the people are wondering, like, why? Like, aren't we engineers? Well, engineers need to have creativity, and fashion is one of the things that requires a lot of creativity. So that's definitely going to be an interesting experience. And also, we're going to be visiting the Da Vinci Museum, which is also going to be interesting. And then after that, it's free, and we'll just see what's up, and let's see what the day has to offer. We're currently exploring this wonderful city of Milan. We're actually just going down the street, and there's like little stores almost. It's like a market on the streets. Check it out. Go on the metro. Whoa, that was cool, and we're in.
I was actually planning on like throwing my purse at a stranger.
Really?
And hoping they would catch it.
We just exited the train station. Guess it's right here. Dude, I love like the hats that people wear. Like, look at those. They're so dank. So currently we're at Duomo, and that actually translates to cathedral, which is actually right behind me. You can check that out. And all around are just beautiful buildings.
So this, where we're standing right here, is where
Alright, and we're about to go in. Alright, never mind. It was 15 euros, or about like 18 bucks, and that's totally not worth it for a museum.
Maybe it is.
Or maybe it is. How you hating from outside the church? You can't even get in. We're just gonna go continue exploring. We have no idea what this is, but it is absolutely beautiful. Y'all, this is the fashion capital. They got expensive stores everywhere. You got Versace, Prada, Louis Vuitton, more Prada. I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna come here with you and you're gonna splurge on every one of these. I promise you. Alright, so right now we're heading back to the hotel because we're gonna go to that fashion school. Cool thing, Italy is really known for pickpocketing, so I actually put a card in my bag and let's see if it gets pickpocketed. I'm sticking with you. And we're back.
Alright, great, thank you.
And we're back at the metro and I almost tripped down the stairs. So my GBL is running low, gelato blood level. It's been over like 36 hours and I've not had gelato. There we all go in. Look at all these people in the back. So we're actually just back at where we just left from. All right. We are here at the Italy Fashion School. What are those? View from the top of the school. We just got out of a class that taught us a little bit about Italian fashion. Bruh, they can dress. We just got done with the Italian fashion school. I'll explain more about that later, but now we're going to the Leonardo da Vinci Museum. Alright, so we just arrived at the Leonardo da Vinci Museum. It's right behind us. Now we just have to wait on tickets. Right, so now I'm gonna try my best to give y'all a tour of the museum. right here is the OG hoverboard. So simply behind me and almost all the pictures that I've taken, you can see the various inventions that Leonardo da Vinci made. And one of the most unique things is that you can see the drawing right here. They're all on paper and pencil. He made all these drawings and pretty much brought them to life. Just whatever he thought of, he would make. And it kind of reflected on the fact that, you know, sometimes we have an idea, but we don't really act on it. This man literally acted on every idea. And you can see almost hundreds and even thousands of inventions that he has made. So this right here is what it looks like in the space station. So not all of this museum is just Leonardo da Vinci. There's a lot of inventions and products, machinery from other inventors and other time periods. Behind me is from the Life in the Steelworks, as I'm reading it from this poster in front of me, and all this is manufacturing equipment that they used. And you can see how detailed and precise almost this stuff is. It's very old, obviously, but it's really interesting. As I mentioned previously, Italy is really known for saving energy, and it describes more behind me. But one of the things that was in the last vlog, I believe the vlog of yesterday, you may have seen a building and it's filled with trees. Now that was actually rated as one of the most environmental friendly buildings in the world. Italy is extremely environmental friendly and good with energy, and it's explained all in these graphs. Now simply put it, they have one of the lowest CO2 emissions, as well as one of the most, or the least energy consumption throughout the world. So, right now we are in the ocean and kind of voyage section, and you can see boats and various, I was about to say spaceships, watercrafts all around me. You can see cannons that they used when they were fighting, to a few model craft ships, as you can see that one behind me. And upstairs of the ship section, we have the plane section, aerospace crafts all around. Hey, reppin'. So we just finished up with the Leonardo da Vinci Museum. How was it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good, not just pretty good. And now we're trying to get food. The one thing is, people be driving hella nice cars also. Like, we drive Hondas casually, people are driving BMWs and Audis. They also have really interesting brand names. For example, like, you may not be able to recognize that logo right there. It's actually a Citroen. I've never heard of that. So this Clio, which is another interesting brand I don't think I've heard of. So you may have heard of a famous painting called The Last Supper, and it's actually located right here behind me. So it looks like all the reservations were booked and they don't allow walk-ins, so that was the last chance for The Last Supper. Aha! And for a third time, we're back at the same place. Got us something to eat, got a little cheese pizza action there. You liking it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So finally, after the third time being here, we're going in.
Those are real. Where?
Oh yeah, Dr.
Dr.
Knight. I wish I could only put into words how huge this place is. It is huge.
Who don't abide to all the laws and rules that Catholics abide by. The Catholics are very strict.
I have a Bible too.
Off the green line.
All right, so my phone died, so my good old friend Carter, good old friend, not girlfriend. We're here at the castle. currently just entered the castle. Look at that. Literally cats in the moats.
They're like
What?
looking at each other. This is my pile.
So right here we have the duck pond, Italy edition. And then of course the pylons, Italy edition. Lauren ain't a picture, stop smiling. So yeah, the inside of the castle was not open, but we're going on some arc. Alright, so behind me is a famous arc. It is not the arc that you may be thinking of, which is famous in France. I'm currently still in Milan, and I really don't know the name of it, so Arc of Milan. So behind me is what I actually picture when I think of Italy. Now, you can see it's a canal that's running through with shops to the side. Most of these canals are actually in Venice, Italy, but we're still in Milan. The place behind me is called Little Venice. So as you can see, although it may not be Venice, it sure feels like it. I wonder how many of these relationships are still going.
None.
Oh my gosh. $10 buffet for the win. Check it out. Alright, so phone's about to die. We're heading back to the hotel. And I think that wraps up day number 4 in Italy. Alright, y'all, and I am back from Little Venice. This is actually the last night in Italy. We're ending here in Milan. Tomorrow's new location, so stay tuned for that vlog. It's probably been one of the best days because of the fact that we went to an Italian fashion school, and I would have never thought that it would have, the class, we actually attended a little lecture from a professor there, would have blown, it literally blew my mind about the things that they were talking about. I mean, I don't understand fashion to the extent that some people do. Like, people there are just completely into it, like it's literally their life. There's actually a phrase that he mentioned that the Italians go by. You know, we always say that these Italians dress so nice, and it's fare belle figura. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And it's pretty much the way he translated it, and he said that it's actually a rough translation, is always looking your best in terms of a societal norm. It's kind of like, he said back in the days, people would, you know, ask, you know, who's your father, so they knew the social status of a family by the way they dressed. So everybody always wanted to have like a nice appearance, kind of like the dress to impress, but a little more towards a societal norm that everybody's, you know, dressing nice. That's their appearance, that's their family, that's their background. And they also, the professor talked about a variety of other things from the companies that we see and the way that they develop and engineer products. And it's really interesting to see the creative side of these products that are made, maybe clothing, designing, or even cooler, the stores. You know, a lot of these, like Louis Vuitton, I was able to go to a Louis Vuitton store, Prada store. These stores are like designed so thoroughly and so detailed that it like blows your mind, and the engineering, craftsmanship, and the whole design process is absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I'll probably ever, you know, go into that fashion school anytime soon, but it was definitely something that opened my eyes to, in the engineering world, you could, or architecture school, you could call it industrial design, and just the development and design of human factors and products, which is actually really interesting to me. Other than that, I think this is gonna be the last night, the last night here in Italy. Tomorrow's a new location. Until that, signing out. Peace.